Well, hello. Today I'm going to introduce you, I hope, to a note-taking program that allows you to take several notes using handwriting. It's particular for iPads, and I have found this very useful, and we are trying to move on to have my whole uh, students and lab members using this to submit essays, assignments, everything that we need to do. I think with the online learning, a tool like this is particularly very important to have because reduce a lot the use of paper, and also allows you to be more organized and everything in one place. And it's not free, but there is so many tools. Usually universities have, or some of universities have something similar or a subscription to this one particular. So the one I'm going to show you is Notability. First, this is a simple iPad. Doesn't need to be an iPad Pro. Just any regular iPad that allows you to have the pen is perfect. This is an old iPad. The tool is Notability, and I use it to organize all my notes. And I stopped using. I'm a heavy note-taking person, and I love this tool and how organize things. First, you have your menu here where you can organize all your tools, your notes, sorry, by subject, like grants and fellowship. I don't know, like I will show you some examples, and you can. This is just me. I print a page just to have information, and you can select, like you can take notes like with your handwriting, and you can select different colors and thickness of the pencil. You can also write, and it will just show up. Well, in this case it's going to ask me to use the keyboard, and you can say hello and things like that. And one of the things I like the most of this note taking, like for example, let's go to here, laboratory, some of my notes. You can take a new, you press here and you create a new note. Let's go to the pencil, and for example I'm going to write my name, Juan. Okay, and then I'm going to put reference, anatomy. So this, no, I can write the note. I can change the title of my note. This now is just set by the date. Let's put anatomy, and I save that. And then if I want to go to the search part, I just, for example, I put anatomy, and it will search by, you see here, this is the title match this one, this node, but also recognize inside the text my handwriting for the word. For me that's very useful in the sense when I'm organizing my notes for certain topics that sometimes I don't remember, and allows me to have all these things. The other thing I is very very useful for me is that some things you can import, like, so for example, to my email, and I'm going to look for LMAP. Okay, here, LMAP book. So I have this book here. This is a managing course that I took, and you can just, for example, share via files, and you choose Notability, and you can just create a new note. Let's put example, and you just go back and you tell them where you want to import it. I want to import it there, and it's imported. So then you go to your notes, and here you see the example book. And once, let's say you have some questions. Let's see, I think I have some questions that I wrote. You can answer these questions. Where the professional conflict in this scenario? Let's put I don't remember. But then once you have all these answers, you can actually share this note by email, or you can just download it and submit it to everything. So in case that you are using, for example, something like Canvas or something like that, you can just take assignments, fill it up, answer the assignments, and submit it. And you don't need to print or read anything, like not you don't need to print it on paper and note and then scan it. You can do it all in the same app. And as I say, for example, if you don't remember the topic, you can just say, like, look for work. Sorry. Okay, and again, it's going to show all the notes that match the content of that. Let's see. Here it is. You see, is seeing the word, is recognizing the word in my handwriting, and I found that very useful for my organization topics. Besides that, it has other very nice features, like you can have planners, daily planners, different types, and you can synchronize this to any of these service, so you never lose the ability of having the, as soon as you get internet, it's going to be back up to the crowd or to your account that you want. Another feature that is very important or nice for me is, if you, for example, are in a very important class, you can actually take recordings of this class, and here is recording, or take voice notice. And I think this is very easy to use, at least at the beginning. This might be a little hard when you get organized, but once you are organized, this is going to be very useful for you, and it's going to increase the competency of having online courses, because there is many things that they are not beneficial of having online courses, but the ability to reduce the amount of paper that you use, the ability for you to have your notes well organized and increase the time or your efficiency answering essays and reading, taking notes. You can actually highlight things, like if you want to highlight your books, you can read it from here, and just sharing and backing up your notes in the same place, I think is very useful. And I think this is a tool that everyone that is interested in doing online learning or online teaching should have. Not particular this app, but not particular an iPad. It could be any of the brands that you want, and the service that you want. But I think having a note-taking app in your phone or in your iPad or whatever you use, or your laptop, to have your notes and organize your notes is very helpful during your course, and is going to increase a lot the efficiency. This is an iPad. I use a Windows computer, so it does not synchronize with my Windows computer. But if you also have a Mac computer, these notes will automatically synchronize with your computer, so you not only have it here, you don't not only have it in the cloud, you also have it immediate access in your computer. So I think that's very helpful for this type of online learning courses. Well, please let me know if you have any questions, and I will be happy to answer them.